BaBa Is You. By the way, hello, welcome, my name is Abe. BaBa Is You is a puzzle game. Came out last year, I think? I haven't played it yet. But Save gave me a copy and I thought that I would test it out and try it for the stream. I have played a few levels of BaBa Is You, so we'll go through the first few levels pretty quickly. But here's my idea for BaBa Is You. I want to try this as a bit of like a chill talk stream sort of adventure here, where we just kind of talk about random things and we just have like a little bit of a back and forth with chat. I said I played through a little bit of it. I played through the first few levels. We'll go through it pretty quickly. But I think this is going to be like a chill talk thing with chat. Now, there's the puzzles. Puzzles are going to be hard eventually. I don't want hints and I don't want spoilers from chat. I want to figure out the puzzles myself because I like these types of puzzle games. You might see a solution or have a suggestion, but I kind of want you to keep that to yourself. I think that I want to try this anyways as a bit of just like a chill thing. So we'll play some BaBa Is You and we will watch the intro and I will try to explain BaBa Is You as we go here. The intro is a little bit weird. But BaBa Is You is a puzzle game where the rules are simple. The rules are written on the game. BaBa, that's BaBa, the little rabbit guy. Those are walls. Easy enough, right? Rock, those are rocks. These are objects that exist in the game. There's the flag. Now you might maybe think that you just need to get yourself to the flag. Well, that's very true. However, there are additional rules in play. For example, BaBa is you. We are BaBa. We're BaBa. Wall is stop. The wall stops us. We can't move past the wall. Rock is push. We can push the rocks, and by pushing the rocks, we can push them. And flag is win. If we touch the flag, we win the level. The objective is win. So the rules are BaBa Is You, flag is win, wall is stop, and rock is push. However, even though we can interact with only the rocks, we can actually interact with the words as well. Wall is stop. What if wall wasn't stop? Well, then we can walk through the walls. What if instead of rock is push, we made wall is push? Well, now we can just move the walls around. Look at this. What if flag wasn't win? Well, if flag isn't win, then we can't win. What if BaBa wasn't you? Well, then we die and we have to either restart or undo our motions with Z. So, we can change the rules of the puzzle as we play the puzzle. We can change the conditions that are applied to certain objects, like flag is win, BaBa Is You. We can make other objects push or change them so that they're not stop. You know, right now, the solution is obvious. You push the rock and then you touch the flag. What if instead well, actually we'll just do it because it's the first frickin' level. And we can see the world map here. The first like 10 or so levels are just going to all be in this little pit area, but then all of these other squares, these are all different worlds that we can get to that have like 10 to 15 levels each. So it's kind of a long puzzle game as well. Speed run go? Doubt it. So we're BaBa. BaBa Is You. Wall is stop. Flag is win, but the flag is win is not actually a full sentence. We have to make it a sentence. But we also have to get to flag. Well, the wall is stopping us, so we have to do something about the wall. Well, let's make the wall no longer stop, and then we can actually get in here and fiddle with the flag. So we can make flag is win. We can build our own win condition and then touch the flag. What if we wanted to be a little bit fancier, though? What if instead of flag is win, we wanted BaBa Is You is win? We win. Because we are the win condition. So there's multiple different solutions to puzzles. It's not just make flag is win. Sometimes the flag is not going to be win. Sometimes it's going to be BaBa. Sometimes it's going to be a rock. You know, you don't know. Now what is this? Well, there's no BaBa. There's a wall though. Wall is you. We're a wall. The flag is stop, so the flag we can't get past. And BaBa is win is a condition that we could make, but there's no BaBa, actually. There's a wall, but no BaBa. So we can make flag is stop, and we can disable the flag is stop, and we have BaBa is win. There's no BaBa. You know what we could do is instead of flag being a flag, let me get this out of here. Instead of flag being a flag, we can make flags BaBa. So now we got BaBas. And now if we make flag is BaBa is win, then all the BaBas are win. So that's one way you could do the puzzle. And then we can go to level 3. Out of reach. BaBa is you. Wall is stop. Water is sink. Well, that's one way to learn that. So sink means that any object that touches the water is destroyed, or actually any object that touches the sink is destroyed as well as the sink. So we can use a rock, because rock is push, and just push it into the sink in order to get rid of it. So now we got a rock, we got walls, and we got a flag. And flag is win. So how do you get to the flag in this one? You're gonna stop watching so you can play, says Tog. That's kind of why I want, honestly, to play some BaBa Is You, because I want to play the game and not be spoiled if I ever watch other people play the game, you know? So, how do you get to the flag? Well, rock is push, and flag is win. And the water is sink. So if we push the rock into the water gets destroyed. But we need to push something else into the water to destroy the water so we can hit the flag. The only other things we can push are the words, but we can't get them out of the room because of the wall being there, and we can't change wall as stop because it's in the top left corner and we can't reach it. So, how the hell are you supposed to win this one? Seems a little tough, doesn't it? Well, you know, there's no reason why flag has to be win. We could just make the rock win and then just win. Rock is win. So there you go. There's your solution. Yes, Joe, rock is win. But don't give solutions and spoilers, because you know, once we get through the first few levels that I've already done after I've gone through explaining the game, I just want to do like a chill stream and then figure out the puzzles myself, because I like figuring out the puzzles in BaBa Is You. It's a fun game. Still out of reach. We got rocks. Rock is push. We've got skulls. Skull is defeat. So you can't touch a skull, because that means you lose. And rock is push, so we can push the rocks around. So, how do we get around this? How do we find a way to get ourselves into the flag, because flag is win? Well, what about if we make BaBa is rock? Well, that's not very good. That doesn't work. We could make BaBa is you is push, we could make flag is win is push, but that still means that we can't get to the flag. The skull is defeat is the problem with this level, because we can't get past the skulls. How do you get past the skulls? Well, one thing you could do is just get rid of skull is defeat, and then the skulls are no longer defeat, and then you can just touch the flag. So you can use words to push other words to break conditions, and by breaking conditions, you can achieve a particular result that you're looking for. Volcano. BaBa Is You. Don't break BaBa Is You, otherwise you're not anything and you die. Undo. This is one of those levels that kind of, if you do it repeatedly, you'll actually find out that there's more than one solution. Rock is push. We can push the rock. BaBa is melt. Lava is hot. So the lava, it's kind of like sink, except the lava does not get removed. By the way, you can push the rock into the lava because the rock is not melt. BaBa is melt. So it's kind of like sink, except only the melted object is destroyed. So how do you get past all this lava? Well, you can't use words, and you can't use the rock, because the only thing that melts is BaBa, and it's not sink. We're not destroying the lava at all. Lava is hot. That's some real wisdom right there. You know, we can make rock is lava. That doesn't help us at all. We could make BaBa is actually nothing, because we can't change the BaBa Is You component. You know, if we put a word up here and we push the word out, we can't move the word up to connect to BaBa Is You. So we can't actually do anything with BaBa. So, there's two different solutions here. The first solution is, well, what can we interact with? We can interact with is, push, and lava. Well, the only condition we can make here is lava is push with these 3 words, and with lava is push, we can just push the lava out of the way. Cool, huh? Because even though the lava is hot, we're not touching the lava, we're pushing the lava. Big difference. But this is one of those levels that actually has 2 different solutions. The other solution, the one that I originally found myself, is, well, what if the lava wasn't lava? What if lava is BaBa? It's Attack of the Babas. We can just touch the flag with any BaBa. And that's that solution. It's a lot of BaBas. You could do BaBa is lava. Well, you actually couldn't do it in that specific level because you can't reach the BaBa is lava. But if you did that, BaBa would turn into lava and then you would lose because nothing is you. Something always has to be you in order for you to still have a chance. You like that one better instead of BaBa is lava, lava is BaBa? There's a lot of BaBas. Off limits. Rock is stop. So all those rocks over there, we can't do anything with them. Skull is defeat. True. Flag is win. There's the flag behind all those skulls. BaBa is you, wall is stop. Well, wall is no longer stop. So we can move past the walls now, but the skulls are still defeat. And we can't move the rocks because rocks are stop. So what do we do here? Well, in a puzzle game, it's nice to kind of identify what you have access to. We have access to BaBa is you, wall is stop. Those 6 words. Well, BaBa is stop, doesn't do anything. Wall is stop, well, we know that that doesn't work. BaBa is wall, don't think that one's gonna work. Might as well try it anyways. Wouldn't recommend. What about wall is BaBa is you? If we turn all of the walls into BaBas, it's Attack of the Babas. We can just, even though BaBas died, we can still touch the flag because we have at least one BaBa available. Darnunu says, I bet some psychologists would love watching people play this game and see how people decide to solve those problems. Yeah, because the other choice for this level, by the way, is instead of making wall is BaBa, what you can do is you can make wall is you. So instead of becoming the BaBas, you become the walls, and it's Attack of the frickin' walls on this one. So, 2 different solutions. Grass yard. BaBa is you! Flag win. Grass is stop. So we can't move past the grass at all, which means we can't push BaBa is you out because we can't get behind it, and we're missing an is between flag is win. So how do you do this? Well, we can't get the flag out because of the grass, and we can't get BaBa out because if we move BaBa, we die. We can only push BaBa left, and that means we can't get BaBa is you to flag is win because we need another is. We can reuse the is in BaBa is you and have BaBa is you flag is win going down, but how do we access anything? What do you do? Well, what are the rules? The rules are BaBa is you, grass is stop. What about wall? Wall's nothing. There's no wall rule, which means we can just move outside of the wall like it's not even here, because it's not even here. It's not an obstacle. It's just there. It's there as noise, as visual noise, because it's there to confuse you, to make you think, wait a minute. I can move outside of the bounds of the wall. Yeah, because wall is nothing. How long was I on FTL for previously? We did like a run for 40 minutes and then died. So we're just doing BaBa. So that's the first little tutorial zone done. And I've done some of the levels in the lake, maybe all of them, I can't remember. And we'll just do those quickly. Continue to tutorialize this for you guys because it's a lot of fun. Icy waters. BaBa is you in sync. Which means that if we touch anything, we sink. Not the words and not the wall, because wall is stop, and words are always push. But we can't get past the ice in order to get to the walls or the jelly. Jellies are also sink, by the way, and flag is win. Well, let's make ourselves no longer sink. We still sink on the jelly. Okay. So how do you solve this? How do you get past jelly if jelly sinks? Well, notice. Remember that when BaBa is melt and lava is hot, BaBa died but the lava stayed. Sink means that both objects are destroyed. So what we could do is just push the wall text into the jelly, they'll sink, and then we can touch the flag. That's one solution right there. But this is another level that has multiple solutions. If we wanted to, we could do it in a different way. Instead of saying, hey, sink the jelly with a word, maybe you don't think about that. Maybe you think to yourself, well, obviously you can't sink words. Words are important. Words are rules. Well, there's another solution. What about, instead of, I need to do this differently. Instead of BaBa is you, what if we have wall and BaBa is you? I just need to make sure I don't do this, incorrectly. So we got wall and BaBa is you. So we are the wall and the BaBa. And then what we can do here is just sink all of these jellyfishes with the walls and then let one wall get through to the flag. So we've got two different ways that we can solve that puzzle. Turns. So we know that wall is stop just by touching the wall. Rock is push. Star is sink. Yep. Rock is push. Skull is defeat. BaBa is you. Crab. Okay, well, we have two rocks, and star is sink. We could push a rock into the star. It gets rid of the star. What we really want, though, is we want to get rid of the skull, right? Because if we can get rid of the skull, then that means we can walk over to the left, deal with the crab, deal with the BaBa is you, and actually try to solve the puzzle. You cannot pull pieces, no Reltica. At least not yet. So we want to be able to move the star to get out of the way so we can move the skull so we can actually get the crab and BaBa is you. Well, if star is sink, and star gets rid of something when it sinks, we can make star is sink and push, and we can get rid of the skull by pushing the star into the skull. And we can do it like this with star is sink, star is push, or we can do it with the and. Star is sink and push. Either one works. So we have crab. Crab. Star is crab. Well, there's no stars, so that doesn't do anything. What about crab is star? Does that do anything? Well, it makes the crab into a star, and star is sink, but we can not make the star sink. And we've got the star on the left side now that we can't do anything with. What we need is we need to make something outside the level us so that we can hit the flag. We've got a crab. We've got BaBa is you. We need it to be the crab. So we gotta say crab and BaBa is you. So we got crab. We got an and. We got crab and BaBa is you. And then we got two things. And with these two things, we can get the flag. There we go. You can do it with and, or you can do it with is. And if you do it with is, it's very important to kind of know the difference. If you do it with and, crab and the BaBa as separate entities are you. However, sorry, I gotta do this in the right order here. However, if instead we did it with is, then what's gonna happen is crab is BaBa, the crab turned into BaBa, and then BaBa is you, so by default we are what was the crab. It's different. But it's also kind of effectively the same thing. And now we can actually break crab is BaBa is you, because it doesn't matter, because we turned the crab into a BaBa. But it's different. Crab is BaBa turns the crab into a BaBa, but crab and BaBa means that they're both us. But they stay as their independent entities. Affection. Kiki's move. The Kiki is kind of moving on its own. And we can touch Kiki, but it doesn't do anything. Love is push. We can push love. Algae is defeat. If we touch the algae, we die. Love is win, BaBa is you. So we have to touch love to win. And we gotta find a way to make it happen. I believe this level has two different solutions as well. One thing that we can do is instead of saying, hey, love is win, maybe we can make Kiki is win. We can make Kiki is love is win. So now we can just touch the hearts and then we'll win. But there is a more, that's a pretty clever solution, but there is a different solution. the different solution we can make is to play around with the push mechanic of moving. So what we could do is we could actually take Kiki, and we could have Kiki move. And when Kiki moves, he moves. So what happens if we make... and you can see Kiki pushes. Kiki push the push. But what happens if we make Love is push? So Love can be pushed. Well, Kiki will push Love out of the way, and we can hit Love. So we can either... Well, actually, Love is push. We have to make Love not push so we can actually touch it. But we can do that, and that's another way of winning there, because we can make Kiki do the dirty work for us, basically. We can also make... hold on. I guess there's probably like another solution, which is you make Kiki stop moving inside the circle, and then what you could do is you can make Kiki as BaBa, and then when the Kiki turns into BaBa inside the algae, you can touch the heart. So there's a few different solutions there. Kiki is love, Kiki is life. Exactly. Pillar Yard. Okay. BaBa is you. There I am. Pillar is push. Wall is stop, flag is win. Star is defeat, so if we touch the star, we die. So, you know, we have a lot of pillars. My initial idea here is, what if you use the pillars to push the flag? The flag is not push. We could make flag is win is push, but we also need to make pillar is push. So how do you make the pillar push the flag? It's kind of tough, isn't it? Flag is win is push. Flag is pillar. You can't make pillar is flag though, and you need a win condition, and the only win condition is flag is win. We can't get up behind flag is win to change it. You got BaBa is you. We can make a wall is BaBa is you, but that doesn't actually change anything. The defeat just kills us as soon as we touches it, kind of like BaBa is melt. What we can do is pillar. We can make pillar is BaBa. And then the pillars will turn into BaBas, and by turning the pillars into BaBas, we're touching the flag. You can't make pillar as win on this one, because how are you going to position the pillar to make it is win? Flag is win is in the top left corner. You can't push pillar to the left of it or above it. Because pillar is push, it's read left to right or top to bottom. We can make pillar as push, we can make pillar as push, but if you try to make push as pillar, it doesn't work. So we can't just put win is pillar at the end of this. It's got to be pillar as win. Pretty sure anyways, like 90% sure, yeah. It's read in a specific orientation. So go back to map. Brick wall. Ooh, it's very like zoomed in on this one. Wall is stop. BaBa is you. Flag is win. We can't get the flag. The flag's behind the wall. So we got BaBa is you. We can move these. And the flag is win. I'll let you guys think about this for a moment. Do 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 do. We could make, you know, the maybe not obvious thing, but we could make BaBa as flag. Doesn't work. We can make flag as BaBa. We turn the flag into a BaBa, but there is no win. Except there is a win, and we don't even need to turn BaBa into the flag. All we do is in order to win, we just make BaBa is win, and then we're the BaBa, so we win. I like that one because it's clever. They give you objects in that one that are completely unnecessary. The flag doesn't matter. You don't need the flag. You need BaBa. Submerged ruins, extra level. This one is a little tricky. BaBa is the true win. We got BaBa is you, and we got a rock. Crab, flag, is defeat, is win, BaBa is, or wall is stop. So the wall is stop, BaBa is us, we have a rock. We can push the rock over here and make crab is defeat, flag is win. Okay, don't touch the crab or else you die. But how do you make it so that we can actually get behind the flag, or behind the crab in order to hit the flag? Crab flag. Well, this is a tricky one, but what you want to do is you want to not complete this push. You don't want to actually make it crab is defeat. Because what we're going to do is we're going to make it so that we are inside this little circle before we make the flag win. That way we can not worry about passing over the crabs. Now we do it is via this. We broke Oraka's push. Ergo, we can push. So hey, what we really need is 2 BaBas. That's actually not what I wanted. With 2 BaBas, what we can do is we can position 1 BaBa inside the little room here, and then we can just make that BaBa touch the flag. There we go. I like that one because it's clever. You get the rock, but it doesn't need to stay as a rock forever. Sunken Temple. BaBa is you. There's 1 crab this time. There's a rock. There's a jelly. Jelly is push. Crab is defeat. Flag is win. So we have to push twice in order to even get in here, and crab is already defeat. So crab is defeat, BaBa is you, and we have a rock. And rock is push. Tricky. So we have to try to figure out how to do something similar. We have to make, somehow, we have to put something or put BaBa onto the other side of this crab and touch the flag. Because crab is defeat, flag is win. Well, if I remember this one correctly, because I did do this one as well, we can do something very similar to what we did last time, but we can't just make BaBa, or sorry, we can't just make rock is BaBa is you, because then when we touch the crab is defeat, we'll die. What we can do though is become the rock. Rock is you, and then because rock is us, we can get the rock out of the way. Now rock is us, so rock is dying when we hit the crab. But now that rock is out of the way, we can actually position the rock wherever we need it to be. So we have rock is push. The rock is not us, ergo the rock isn't triggering defeat, because only we trigger defeat. Objects in the world don't trigger defeat. Okay, so rock is push. BaBa is you. Well, let's do a little bit of a save spacer. It's actually not what I wanted. Let's do a little bit of a space saver here. We'll make rock is push. Oh my god, I just need to free up a little bit of space. There we go. We got this free is, which we can use to push the rock, and then we can make rock is you, and we are the rock inside the zone with the flag. So I've done that one before, because I remember the solution. But now we're starting to get to the point where I might not have done some of these. I definitely did this one though. I think I did all of them from this world, and then when we hit the next world, it'll be a little bit more first look-sees. But we got a key. What is this key? Well, key is open and key is push. Well, we can push it and it opens. Door is stop, door is shut. So anything that is shut can be opened with an object that is open. So we use the key to open up the door. Rock is nothing. Rock is, there's a rock keyword over there and it's not doing anything. So we can use the keys to open the doors because door is shut and key is open. Then we got rock. Rock. And we have a door. We need to be able to open this door to get to the flag, so we need one more key. Well, one thing we can do is we can say rock is key is push is open, and then we get another key, and then we can actually use this to open up the door. The other thing we can do is instead of having the key be the thing that opens, we could just make the rock the thing that opened, and then we could have just pushed the rock into the door. Because it's not the actual key itself that opens doors, it's the fact that it has the open word on it. So we can make the rock open, we can make a wall open, we can make BaBa open if we really wanted to, although we would die in the process. We just need something to open up the door. Area clear. Well, not really, because there's still more levels. But I guess that just means that, hey, you've done enough that you can go to the next world. Novice locksmith. Key, open, key, push is And then we got a key, which we can't push because it's not pushed. BaBa is you. Door is stop. Wall is stop. The door is indeed stop. And shut. The door is shut. Well, seems like a pretty straightforward opener, which is key is open, key is push. Now we can push the key, and more importantly, the key can open the door. Because if we remove open, then the key doesn't do anything. It doesn't actually open the door. It's got to be open to open the door. Now we don't have another key because the door is shut. And we have no other key. Well, I can remove door shut, but the door is still stop. So the door being stop is still stopping our progress. And the wall is stop and we can't get past the wall either. So the door being stop is preventing progress. How do you get rid of that? Well, we got to get rid of the door. An easy way to do that is to make it not a door. Because only doors stop. If we make it a key, then we can just push the key out of the way. You remember seeing this one? I remember doing this one. 2 doors! Key is push and open. Kiki is you. We're not BaBa this time, we're Kiki. Door is shut. There's the door, and there's a flag behind the door. Hedge and door is stop, so even if you break the door being shut, it still stops you. And we have a key, and flag is win. So you could also make doors push on that one. Works too. Multiple different solutions for a lot of these puzzles. So we need to make flag is win. We could use the key to open the door and then get to the flag, or we could just remove the door somehow, because we have access to the door word, so we could make Kiki is door, door is Kiki, door is you. We can make complex changes in the rules like that. But what do we need in order to win? We need to be able to get down here and push flag is win together, which means we need to get rid of the key, which means we somehow need to interact with key is push and open. And the only way we can do that is by either moving the door into the key. So like, whoops, we killed ourselves. So if we make door is you and door is shut, then technically we could open the door by walking into the key, but then we die. That doesn't seem very, very worthwhile. Door is you is shut. We can't make like door Kiki is you, Kiki is you, door is shut. What we could do actually is change it so that Kiki is door, and then we can make it so that door, is shut and door is you, and then we have a backup door. And then we can get rid of the key, we can move flag as win, and then we can actually touch the flag and win. And that's without even worrying about the key. We got rid of the key, but not by looking at the modifiers here for the key. We just looked at the door and we focused on the door and we could find a solution. There's another solution there, or I mean there's probably multiple solutions, but what you can do is you can make the key you, and then if you make key is you, then you can just push the flag as win and then just go to the door. There's a couple of different ways there. Burglary. Star is push. Correct. Oh, excuse me. Key. Key is defeat, top right corner. Key is open. Wall is stop. BaBa is you, door is stop. Key is open. What does the key open? The key currently opens nothing, because we can't push it, but also nothing is shut. We have is shut here, but we actually have nothing that is shut. We need to make something shut. We can make the star shut. Star is shut. I'm curious, what happens if we make key is shut, key is open? You know, makes sense to me. So we can make something shut and then the key will open it if we make the key push. But key is defeat, the key kills us. So I suppose the first thing that we could do is change it so that instead of the key being the thing that opens, we could make the star something that opens so we can actually interact with it. So now we can actually push this thing and open something. We can open the door if it was shut, but the door is not shut. We need to make something shut so we can open it. The only thing that we can make shut is the wall. If we make the key shut, it doesn't help us. But if we make the wall shut and the star is open, it's not a door, it's not a key, but it still works. So we've opened up the shut wall using the star that is the open. And then we can just say, hey, key is no longer defeat. We need to make something win. Well, we could make the wall win, or we could just make key is win, and then we could touch the key. But there's probably another solution here, I think. Let's do a little bit of exploration. We don't have to have walls. We could say, hey, wall is key. Oh, and then because key is not stop, we can get rid of stop. And then we can move the wall, and then we can say star wall is, we can't make wall is star. We can't move beyond the key. So how does this help us? Wall is shut, key is shut, wall stop is open. We made a lot of keys, but I don't actually know how this helps us. Hold on. Star is push. Star is key? No, we got to get rid of these keys because we can't actually do anything with the keys. We can't touch them. We can make key is push. We can make key is push. And then we can push the keys out of the way. Then we have access to is win. And we can get rid of key is defeat. And then we make whatever we want win. So we can make star is win. And then we win by touching the star. I too opened my key with that same key. So there's a couple of different solutions for that one. Locked in. Wall is stop, jelly is stop. Flag is win. BaBa is you. Wall is defeat. So even if we make wall no longer stop, wall is still defeat and will die. Jelly is stop, but jelly is not defeat. Well, we need to get rid of the walls because walls defeat and it's blocking us. There's an easy way of doing that. Just make these things not stop and then make wall is jelly. Turn all the walls into jelly and that way we can just get around here and then flag is win. But there's no flag. So we need to make something else win. Well, the only thing that remains that we haven't already destroyed is the jelly, so we can make jelly as win. So the step 1, break out. Step 2, find a way to win. Listening to Abe figure these out while I'm sleeping gives you weird fucking dreams. BaBa is you, milk is jug. Rock is rock, flag is rock. So rock is rock, flag is rock. So the flag will turn into a rock, and the rock will turn into a rock. So the rock is just gonna stay a rock. Flag is win, wall is stop, BaBa is you. So we need to make the rock into a flag. Okay, well, rock is flag. So we got these red X's here. That's because there's 2 contradictory rules. We got rock is flag. The rock can't be both a rock and a flag at the same time. We have to actually break one of these rules, because if we break rock is rock, then rock can be flag, and then flag is win. This is a really important thing to know because these conflicting rule sets are extremely important for figuring out many puzzles in the future. If you have 2 conflicting rules, I'm pretty sure it's the last rule is the correct one. No, it's the more specific one is the one that's going to be forced to stay. So we made the rock into a flag and we won. BaBa is cute. Yes, it can. A flag made of rocks. Try raising that up on the flagpole. Jelly throne! Flag is flag. A flag is push. Correct. Jelly! There's a jelly. On his little jelly throne of circled bricks. Jelly is win! BaBa is you. Well, we have to find a way to get to the jelly then. Flag is push. We can make jelly push. That doesn't do anything. Flag is stop. That's why we can't get past this little hallway here. BaBa is you. Flag is push. Well, we've got to do something about this. About the only thing that we can interact with is jelly flag is push. There's no jelly flag. But what we can do is we can make either jelly or flag us. We can make something is BaBa. Well, if we make the jelly is BaBa, is you, jelly is win, will that just win it? No, because there's no jelly. We do have a BaBa though. So what we can do is we can actually, we can't push the flag. We gotta push the flag. So we make flag is push. Now we can push the flag with the second BaBa, and now we have two BaBas, and they're all having a little BaBa party. Yeah, BaBas. So now how do we win? We need to make something win. Well, we can't make BaBa is you is win. We can make flag is win. You know, just replace the jelly with the flag. And now we got a flag. And now we win. Except we can't, because we're pushing it. So we gotta make it not push. And then we can walk into it. Crab storage. This is a tricky one. I think this is like the last one that I did, and I didn't do it, but then I think I figured out a solution to it afterwards. This is a tricky one. Flag is push. We can push a flag. BaBa is open. Door is shut. Okay, we can open the door very easily. BaBa is you, hedge is stop. BaBa is blank is defeat, blank is win. Well, if we just make BaBa is win, we win. But BaBa is defeat, and we are BaBa. We can make BaBa is BaBa, but BaBa is defeat kills us. We've got a crab. Oh, don't touch the door. Couldn't you have just made flag is jelly in that last one? Possibly? Multiple solutions for the different levels. No, it was flag is flag, so it stops you. Didn't even notice it at all. Probably should have. Anyways, we got a crab. We have the crab word behind the door. We need to find a way to open the door. We could make flag is open. Flag is push. And so we can use the flag to open the door instead of BaBa. There we go. Now we have access to the word crab. So if we make crab is win, we can touch the crab and win. So that doesn't work. BaBa is crab. We don't want to be crab, we want to be BaBa. So we make BaBa is crab, doesn't work. We gotta figure out how to actually make it so that BaBa is BaBa, BaBa is crab, BaBa is defeat. So how do you push either BaBa up to is win, or how do you push crab up to is win so you can touch the crab and live? This is a tricky one. And this is one that took me a while to figure out, because it's like, well, I don't know, BaBa is something. It doesn't matter what you push up here. You're gonna make either yourself defeat or you're gonna make yourself the crab and you're gonna die. However, the game is pretty well constructed. What was the solution in the last couple of levels? We had to talk about conflicting rule sets. If we make BaBa is BaBa, then we can make BaBa is crab, which doesn't turn us into a crab. And then crab is defeat, crab is win. So by making a contradictory rule, we can force BaBa to stay as BaBa and not turn into a crab. And that one is one that took me a while to figure out, but I did think about a solution afterwards. So that's where the conflicting rule set comes into play, and that's changeless, I think. Yeah, this is where it kind of tutorializes that prior to you actually having to deal with it. So go back to the map. We have our first area completed, and we have Solitary Island Zone 2.